Morning, Wastelanders. Wanderer here. Welcome back to Fallout 4. Hope you brought some snacks because we're about to see some fireworks over here at the Museum of Freedom. Bring the kids, bring the whole family. It's going to be fun for all. Not really. It's going to be a bloodbath is what it's going to be. But hey, that can be a lot of fun too. So, no use delaying, I guess. Come on, dog meat. Let's go kill some raiders. There she is. It's at a set of cherry T-45. Well, it's got some armor on it, but not a whole lot. Barely more than my current armor, to be honest. It's also all pretty busted up. But we gotta get down somehow. Let me check something real quick here. Yes, we have some level ups to spend as well. Level 3, almost level 4. I don't have to spend them right this second. I've gotten everything I really need to at this point. Like, there's nothing I have to have right this second. What was I gonna check? Oh, right. The MCM. I wanted to check the volume sliders and see what stuff is set to here. Right, the radio is set to 0, that's fine. I guess our radio doesn't have to be set to 0. Our Pip-Boy radio doesn't have to be set to 0. We can set that up, but the radios in the world should be set to 0. That way we're not hearing those. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, that's fine with me. I want to be able to hear this is why.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. Day after that.
Get a save in here as well.
From the intel I gathered, this were shot by some
Oh no.
global event desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so because my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
God bless it indeed.
Let you and my boys have a little talk.
I think I'd like you to talk to a close personal friend of mine. He's kind of shy, doesn't like to show up until the fight's well underway, typically. But I really want you to meet him, so I'm gonna go the extra mile here and get him out. There he is. The Deathclaw, you idiot! Shoot the Deathclaw! Why don't you take care of that for me? Dog meat, you should really get back here. Can probably just switch over to junk rounds and 9mm rounds for this while we're just tagging some raiders to get some... That's not the right thing, is it? No, I'd like the weapon kit. Weapon kit. There we go. 9mm JHP, there we go. There, good job, Mr. Deathclaw, good job.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dog meat, can you please stop it? Just get over here. Dummy.
This shouldn't take long.
Come on. My leg! Jumper, I'll give you that.
Oh, he got that one over there too. There's some more over here, buddy. You want to take care of these two? Probably shouldn't be shooting at me.
What the hell was that?
How much you got left in you?
Nothing there now.
Why are you running away, dude? Oh boy.
Time's up, asshole. Need
Had
backup
to
over
play
here.
hero, huh?
These idiots really have no sense of self-preservation. Thank you. Thank you very much. That car's gonna blow. Should probably get at least a tag on him, just in case something blows up. Oh boy, they're coming up, huh? Well, okay. Y'all stop throwing the grenades at me. I think you should be more worried, about that. Okay. All taken care of. Let's see here. Anything good? And who are we kidding? We're going to be scrapping all this stuff anyway. Deathclaw. Know what we're having tonight for supper? Deathclaw steak? No. I gotta wait. Did I get an infection or something? What's the deal? Oh, can I not? R. There we go. Just takes a adrenaline injector. Not a big deal. We get those all the time. Nothing we need here, I don't think. Nah, scrap it all. Nothing there. Later on, I'll just be able to scrap everything instantly, but for now, these guys, you never know. They might have something good on them that I can use. Like an X-24. I think I have one of those already, actually, but still. Just in case. Might be worth selling. Okay, I already got a combat rifle in reasonable condition. I don't even know if I'll use it because I'm pretty sure all rifles... Ah, here's the main guy. Ah, ballistic weapons. Very nice. Did not get his combat stim pack used, which is great. Means we can use it for ourselves. It's always very annoying when they manage to do that. This is a heavy arm. I'm not sure if I have all those pieces yet or not, as far as armor goes. Okay. Sorry, Dogmeat. I should have told you to stay back to begin with. There we go. My mouse was really, really sensitive for a second there. Should have told you to stay back to begin with, but, you know, didn't think about it. And then you were there trying to fight a Deathclaw. Brave, but not the brightest sometimes. Sometimes you gotta let the Deathclaw and the Raiders fight out, you know? Let them do their thing. Another one. Nice. And yeah, I thought there was one over here that was, kept distracting the Deathclaw. I kept trying to run over here and kill this guy, I think. Or maybe it was someone around the back over here. I'm not sure. He kept running over here and then not fighting the guys that were shooting at me, which was really annoying. I guess I can get out of the power armor now and save some fusion core juice, huh? We don't... Well, we're going to be massively over-encumbered if we do. I can always send Wilson over here, though. That's not a bad pipe rifle. I mean, it's still a crappy pipe rifle, but still. Let me finish looting stuff here, and then I'll get out of the power armor, and we'll conserve some juice on that for a while. Okay, I think we're good. We can loot through Concord and do all that stuff afterwards. And deal with this thing, whatever that is, which is the one of Horizon's new systems. You can kind of like set these towns up to be scavenged and get a whole bunch of stuff from them. It's pretty neat, actually. Have to go to a couple areas around the place. I'm really glad that he added these really nice, very obvious markers to the place on all those locations. That way you can find them really easy. All right, I think we're gonna get out here. That way we don't burn through all the juice on this thing. But again, that means, Colin Wilson. Alright, Wilson, let's move junk. Let's move all the weapons we don't want. I'm just gonna do them all for now, I think, and we'll figure everything out later. Just keep our service rifle on us for now. We're not gonna need a whole bunch of ammo anyway. Anything else we want to send back? Yeah, the fusion core too, sure. That's like the low one. Okay.
Hey!
Thanks, Wilson.
Buddy.
It really is so much better to not have to worry about... Oh, there's one guy here. Not have to worry about that so much. Knowing that you have Wilson right away is it's real nice. Very, very handy. Isn't there a stash here? Can I move you? I thought there was normally a stash beside this. Maybe I'm thinking of a different alley. Yeah, I think the idea is once these areas are clear, you can set them up to be scavenged in by your faction, and it's a nice way to get some materials. Okay, let's go talk to Preston. We left him and those guys hanging long enough. Tell them we did the job, and now they can work for us. Time to reclaim the Commonwealth.
Easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
Excuse me.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
You know, you did okay yourself, Garvey. It wasn't terrible, but I'm gonna be honest here, I'm on my side.
I'm on my own side, Garvey.
That's a shame, man. You can never have too many friends in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
Ammo and caps. Okay. Well, you're welcome then.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Well, since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us. We could use your help getting settled there.
Doing what exactly?
What would I need to do?
You'd need to stay strong like you've been. 'Cause there's more to your destiny. I've seen it. And I know your pain.
My destiny? What do you mean?
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
I knew it. Please tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
I can't see him. Not clearly. But I feel his life force. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
That's vague.
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No. Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can hardly turn out any worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
Always like Sturgis. He's the practical one.
Get going.
Don't forget the price we paid to get this far. Let's move out. I'll take point. Stay close, everyone.
Okay. It is time for Wanderer to do a lot of looting. And I might not really show all of this. It's going to take me a while to loot through Concord. There are a couple different buildings we can check out. There's the workhouse over there, the speakeasy, this entire place. There's not too much more here in this one. And then the underground area too. I will probably just skip through that. Well, I'll skip through all this unless I see something interesting, at which point I'll point out, and then we'll do the underground of Concord as well. Alright guys, I think I'm pretty much done with scavenging through the top part of Sanctuary, or the top part of Concord anyway. I do want to interact with these operation sites and see if I can go ahead and get these going. Let's see what this takes. Requires vendor credits, which apparently I already have some of. That's interesting. I'm not sure where I got them, but okay. And some other random stuff that we can spare all that. That's fine. Assuming that's what all the supplies are for. So I could do tier 2 as well. That will require... Oh, it'll give us some militia. Vendor credits, rifle parts, workshop supplies. I'm not sure if I should be... Tenants plus 2. So, okay, what does tier 1 give me? What does that do if I activate tier 1? Oh, I just activate it or deactivate it. Okay, that's fine. This site is now claimed for, well, for us, it's a blue flag. I guess maybe it'll change once we do some quests? Not sure. Tier 3 will give us some tenants, so that should give us some income, I guess. Let's see. More supplies. I need Workshop Commerce rank 2, which I don't have yet. Okay, so we can't do that just yet. But each of these sites we can do.
Huh?
Each of those things we can do like that. And it adds these things that we can then... Well, we can basically get some free materials every production cycle from these various things, which is great. Now, I'm not sure if it's more economical or better to do, like, immediately just tier 1 on every single one. There should be 5 of these, I think, in every area. But each one of these has to be... This is Trader +1 and Business bonus +1. This is Doctor +1 and Tenants +2. Okay. So I think this gives me money at tier 1. That's what that's saying. I need vendor contract for this. Okay, so I don't have that. I can't do that. Let's check the rest of them real quick. There's one over here. This gives me Craftsman +1. Okay. That's all fine. I think we can do that. That's going to be most of my vendor credits, though. Okay, that's all fine. But we should be getting some stuff from that then. Upgrade tier 2. Okay, we can't do that just yet. We have to get our workshop commerce increased a bit. There was one over... Oh, hello. One over here, I think. Wasn't around back this way somewhere or something? There are a couple more. Yeah, here's one. Tier 1 gives us an engineer, okay. We don't have enough vendor credits. It may have been a mistake to do that other one all the way up. So we need some more vendor credits, which we got to get some vendors going in our sites to do that kind of stuff, I guess. And I think there was one over here, too. Yeah, over here. Maybe this one's a little bit more forgiving. Technician? Oh, no, we already did this one. What about over here? Wasn't there one over here? Like around the back of this area? Yeah, right over here. Don't think I looked at this one yet. Hunter, okay, can we do that? Yes, we can do the hunter, just requires some various parts. Okay. Can we do tier 2? No, vendor credits. Okay. So this is kind of telling us to get a nice balanced, balanced set of stuff. I'm glad that I went through this place before I upgrade, because otherwise it'd be difficult to find everything. I did put a point into technologist and a point into the scavenging skill. So that's cool. I can now scavenge like the really basic stuff, like like cigarette machines and I think newsstands. Well, I guess you can't do these anymore. The other type of mailboxes you can do, I think. You can scavenge those. So yeah, I can do the very basic ones. How full are we? And not too full. I think we can go down below. Should probably go ahead and heal, though, as well. Let me go ahead and bind my first aid kit here to something. That way it's on something. Maybe do 0 for that. It's not too bad. 9 first aid supplies for that much healing, I think, is really quite fair. We might have only had 9, actually. Maybe that's why we only got 9 used. Okay. Concord Civic, let's do it. Let's go and get our baseball bat out and bust up some mole rats and stuff down here. There's also pretty nasty Mirelurk over here. There he is, I see him. It's really dark back there, but yeah, I know he's back there. believe we got him. No, we didn't, apparently, and he is still kicking quite well. That's really unfortunate. I'm going to certainly switch over to 10 mil then. Let's see here. That wasn't too bad. Got a bit lucky with hitting him in the face, though. Okay, pretty good. Mole rats. Ew. Do I have any more antibiotics? Did I use them all? I'm pretty sure we're out, guys. Yeah, that's gonna be real unfortunate. Gonna have to make some or buy some, or set up a doctor back at the base. Okay, well, we're heading back here in a second anyway. Just gotta loot these guys and then... There is already a new version, several new versions. I think Zalno patched Horizon twice already. Those mutant parts can be used for various crafting projects. I'll give you materials you can use for crafting legendary weapons. Or at least Horizon's version of legendary, which is much more mild in comparison to the regular Fallout 4 version.
Yes.
Which are just straight up broken a lot of the time. I didn't want to throw a grenade over here because I didn't want to end up hitting this guy and then, like, sending all the chems flying everywhere. Or even worse, rupturing the fusion cores over here. Although, yeah, teddy bear with some day tripper. That's new. Zawano, he puts stuff in places. He hides stuff. I know he does. Pretty sure he nerfs this. Yeah, he nerfed that. He nerfed fusion cores pretty heavily because it's just too easy to find fusion cores and stay in power armor.
There we go.
Tattoo stuff. My machete. Is that a good one? Is that in good condition? It is. I have several, actually. Though, I feel like the baseball bat, given that it's only about a third of the time more to swing it in comparison, and it does more than double damage, I feel like it's worth using that. Okay, we already got that. Anything else down here we need to get? I guess there's, some rad roaches. Oh, they're dead already. That one's not dead. I'm pretty sure I just smacked dog meat. The hitboxes in this are so weird sometimes. Oh yes, some duct tape, very good. Okay, exit's over here, but there's also, well, there's a whole place we can loot over here as well that I forgot about. Well, also here. First aid supplies, very nice. No antibiotics, but, oh well. Can't have it all. There should be a container with a Tato, a single Tato. Oh, some sugar bombs over here too, plus the wooden spoon. Don't really care about the spoon that much. But yeah, the Radaway and Tato. Okay, and then we need to exit this way over here. because there's stuff we can get. Can harvest the disgusting desiccated cow. Well, hey, it gives me skills, I guess. Wow, 16 fusion cells. Holy crap. That's really a lot. I guess saving too. I've done a lot of stuff and I'd be very heartbroken. Oh, I almost hit load there. New save. Okay, it went through. Apparently I did hit save. I thought I hit load for a second. I was about to be really sad. Yeah, there's an area over here, an office area with a lot of stuff we can loot real quick. Just gonna toss the place and grab all the things and then be on our way. It's not that much here, but every bit helps. Large box of springs, never know when that could be useful.
Yes.
Ooh, bobby pins, nice. Okay, think we're good here? Yeah, I'd say we're good. Let's head out then. We can go out this way. Alright, so now we grab the power armor and walk ourselves back up to Sanctuary, talk to Preston and Mama Murphy, get our free experience, and then talk to Sturgis as well, get his experience, finish exploring around Sanctuary, and then go and meet the people at Ten Pines Bluff. So that's our itinerary. I doubt we'll get it all done today, but we'll do what we can. It's going to be a bit of a slow walk. I don't run in power armor because running drains your core much faster. Even in Horizon, it still is a bit of a problem. That if you sprint around everywhere in the beginning, you're going to have problems. Now, later on, it won't be an issue, but for the beginning, we want to be real careful, conservative with our power armor movements. So anyway, there's a couple things over here I want to get to. I'll see you once we're back over there. Alright, here we are, back in Sanctuary. And gonna drop stuff off, then we'll talk to Garvey and crew, do all their quests for them, get some easy experience. I can sort the rest in a second here. They should all be here by now, I think. Or maybe they're still walking up here. Did you take that long? Oh no, that's a different quest marker. Preston, where are you at? There you are.
Hi.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Okay, I'm gonna sort stuff real quick. Production manager, grab all the things, dump off all the things. Still got a lot to do here. Take a look at all the armor we have and make sure we don't have any upgrades. I don't know if I'll be in like regular power armor the whole, you know, right away. Probably not. This is really good for energy resist. I'll switch to that for sure. Although this is really good for... Okay, never mind. Yeah, ballistic resist is better on that. That's worse all around. Same thing. Worse, worse. Okay, so really not much here. These all sell for 10 apiece. I don't know if I can scrap them or not. This I can, obviously, but... Like, do these scrap for anything good? They actually do. Oh, they scrap. So, you can get a ruined hunting rifle out of this. That's pretty awesome. Get a ruined machete out of this. Okay, so it's probably worth scrapping these for the ruined stuff, huh? Yeah, getting like a ruined hunting rifle, that's pretty good. Because that's rifle parts, right? And rifle parts are pretty valuable. Alright, I'm gonna keep the army helmet for now just because it looks cool. These are all decidedly a bit worse than what we're wearing, so we'll go ahead and get rid of them. Just give me a revolver. Yeah, it gives me a ruined revolver. That's kind of cool. So you get like ruined guns from this that we can then scrap for parts, you know, for pistol parts or whatever. Okay, there's that. Now let's do weapons. Bunch of weapons to scrap. Combat pistol. I might use a combat pistol, actually. It does have 45 rounds, which we have a decent amount of. Pipe pistols we definitely won't use. Double barrels. Yeah. I think shotguns got buffed significantly, but I don't know about a double barrel. This is the... I think the thing we'd probably use is not a combat rifle, but a custom rifle. It's quite a bit better. Custom rifle's pretty good. But really, if we're going to use the rifle ammo set, I think we just use that light machine gun, pretty much. Though we can use this outside of power armor, which is nice. It requires less strength to use. That's kind of nice. But we can scrap the rest of them. The custom SMG uses a special ammo set. It's a rifle that uses the pistol ammo set, so it's really nice for that. It's a way to use up your pistol ammo if you don't want to use pistols, pretty much. Which is cool. Precision lens, we'll get that if we... Okay, so we're going to need that for making our own scopes, so we probably ought to go ahead and scrap these in that way then. Do I want to scrap this? Yeah, I think I do. We'll get a hunting rifle soon enough that we can use. This thing is not very good use of our fusion cell. This is much better, but still not great. This is also still... it's okay. Pretty similar to the laser musket, actually. It's kind of surprising how similar they are. It's the exact same damage, I think, so... Those are in good shape. We can sell those. We can sell those. That's in decent shape. We can sell it. Stuff that's in bad shape, I think we just... Oh, deliverer. Yeah, I think we just sell, or we just scrap all this stuff. There is a hunting rifle here, which I could maybe fix up, but I think you're better off now just making your own, aren't you? Pretty sure it's the case. Like, you just, it's better to just scrap it and make your own. I've heard that thrown around Discord quite a bit, so probably is true. Okay, so minigun, custom SMG, custom rifle, service pistol, combat pistol. Yeah, decent enough stuff here. We'll keep all the rest. Could be useful. We have some more stuff in here I can probably get out and decide if I want to sell or keep as well. Light machine gun we're going to keep, obviously. That we can scrap. These can be sold. I guess it's better to scrap this Fat Man and make our own if we really want to. If we want to use one, right? That seems like that's the case. This thing's not bad. It's a decent option to use up your 9mm. But again, I think it's better to just scrap it and to make your own now, right? there's really no need to keep it around. Same with this, although I might want to use the ammo set on that thing. It might be worth using as is. These are both the same, right? I think the other one looks cooler. The darker color looks cooler. I can't seem to scrap that. For some reason, I'm hitting R, but it's not working. It's weird. Okay, we can't scrap baseball bats. That's maybe a bug. Maybe it's fixed in the next version, too. There were a lot of bug fixes in the most recent versions. Like, Zod just needed people to test, pretty much, and so we're all here as guinea pigs at the moment, pretty much, for him to test things out. Alright, so custom SMG. We have a lot of 38 ammo we could use with that. Custom rifle. I'm getting low on my ammo for the service pistol, so we might end up switching to 38 ammo using the SMG soon. Can't do these yet, so I'll put them in there for now. I think moldy food might have a use outside of simply being thrown in the compost bin. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I think that's the case. And this stuff does not weigh too much. We can probably keep it around. I'm less worried about that since we can more easily get Wilson now and start sending stuff back right away. I really like that change. I know some people didn't like it, and I think they're insane. Apparently I forgot to get this. Okay. So, ammo. Yeah, we pretty much only have in abundance fusion cells, 38 rounds, and 5 mil. Yeah, not much. So the fusion cells, they're nice, but I don't want to use them unless it's been nerfed. The Vice Gauze rifle is really, really good. Now, I'm not sure if I can actually craft that myself or have to buy it, or if I can, when I can get it. Let me see. Weapons. Vice Gauze rifle. I want to see if it's still as good as it used to be. Okay, it's not that bad. It requires 50 science. It does require 2 pulse grenades, which are tough to come by. Energy weapon parts shouldn't be too terrible to come by. Already have the engineering, just need some science skill, which I'll want science skill anyway. How hard would it be to get my science skill up to 50? Assuming I level up here. 20 science skill. Level 7 we can do plus 40. Nuclear physicist probably gives some too. So level 5 we get plus 10 here. That's purely chemistry. That's purely medical. I'm not sure if there's anything else in science anywhere that we can get. This is just going to be salvaging and engineering. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's really an option for science besides, you know, science and magazines. Wonder what my current science skill is right now. I can check that in my field kit. Let's see here. Go to skills menu. And our science is currently 9. So if I were to get both points by level 7, I could get to level 50. What's the wrench icon on the right? Is that show like the maximum for our current level if we had like all the right perks, or what does that mean? Not sure what that means exactly. No, it can't be that, because our hunting skill is higher than the maximum, unless that just means that if we're over that, our skill will atrophy over time, because that is a thing in Horizon 2. Same with salvaging. Our salvaging skill is higher than the maximum here, or whatever that means. Okay, I'm not really sure how that works. We're going to want to be able to do some power armor stuff, too, pretty soon here. Now, at level 5, we get a whole bunch of perk points, so I'll be able to just dump what I need to into technologist and scrapper over here. So I have 2 points to play with right now. Well, okay, let's talk to Preston, or to Garvey. I'll go ahead and get the turrets up if I can. Yeah, we can do some turret platforms here. Also have to get some water going as well. That's over here in Architect now, too. It's all been moved over here, I think. I think 2 should do for now, yeah. Though, well, yeah, 2 should be fine for now. Gotta do some food, too. We don't have anything we can do on a 10 row for crops. No, we don't have anything that big yet. We can do some melons and some gourds. And that's going to be it, I think, yeah. Could do a second workbench, too. Having some more farming utility would be good. That way we can convert more stuff at a time. I think you have a maximum of, like, +4 farming utility per base or whatever, so only so much you can do here. Let's go ahead and move default items over here to the compost bin. Very good. And then production. Let's see. I want to look at crop production. Plant nursery, yeah. So I should select some services for plant nursery. I'm going to select the stuff that I want to turn into usable crops. So the fresh mute, or no, not the fresh one, the wild mute fruit. Wild mute fruit to mute fruit. Wild corn to corn. Wild carrot to carrot. We're going to have plenty of potatoes pretty soon once we get access to Abernathy Farms. I'm not going to worry about that too much. We can do this too, sure. The rest is probably fine, I guess. The fresh ones, I think, are if you get stuff from the Institute and you want to use that to plant on your own, you have to convert it to a regular item. I think that's what that's for. That should be fine for now. I can do melons too, I guess. I have a good bit of melons. That's fine. No, don't cancel. Confirm it. There we go. So now every production cycle will get some of these things. I guess I didn't have room for the melons. That's fine. I'd rather have those things right now. Okay, cool. So now we'll get some production every couple days. Let's talk to Mr. Sturgis if I can find him.
Hey, Mama. How are you getting along? Just fine. It's nice to finally
You willing to do some work?
Already did it.
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure there's a workbench.
Right.
I'm gonna skip this, guys.
Can we trade a few things?
No.
One of these houses would be a good place to set up some beds.
Didn't they already do some beds?
That's good advice.
Yeah, they're already
Sounds
beds.
like quite the adventure.
Hey.
Someday.
Let's trade.
I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord.
I don't think he was talking
If
about
only we'd
bullet
run
holes.
into you sooner.
You're welcome, man.
Don't mention it. You guys have been through hell, huh?
You have no idea. In these past few months, we've lost everything. My son, he's gone.
I understand how you feel. I lost someone too.
But you and I, we're still here, right? We have to go on. For them.
I'm busy.
Yo, chill, Sturgis. I did the beds already. I hit this bug before. I know what I have to do. I just have to like go and touch a bread and put it back down, and it'll be like, oh, you did the beds. It's dumb. We did it! All right. I'm not sure if that's a vanilla Fallout 4 bug. It never happened to me in vanilla Fallout 4. It must be Horizon specifically.
Hey, Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep
Yep,
is what
yep,
we
yep.
need now.
Need more food, I think, for them, though. I don't have any more yet. I can't plant anything yet. I have to wait for production cycle to roll over. Maybe if we get lucky, it'll roll over and we can do that. I could buy some from, what's-their-faces. I'll go talk to Connie real quick and just buy some food, because I want the level up. I just wanted to level up so I can get 80 salvaging, so I can start salvaging all the stuff for the materials that I need. I just went to Abernathy real quick and talk to his wife and get a couple of melons from her or something. Connie?
You'll keep your eyes off my...
I'm just looking for some melons, man. Holy crap. You know what? We'll just do some potatoes. Oh, do I want to pay 60k? Yeah, whatever. I'll do some potatoes. That's fine. Tell me to keep my eyes off her daughter. If I had gotten that stuff ready previously, like if I had set up that stuff properly previously, I wouldn't have had to do that, but since I forgot to set up the production cycle in the compost bin, there was no option. But yeah, we can do a small row of... Wait, really? Oh, it's automated. Okay. Yeah, I need a 3-food potato. I can do 2 of these. Can I do a big one then? No, don't have enough. Yeah, we're short. That's what I thought. Okay, just a small potato patch is fine. 2 of those even is fine. There we go. That's enough food.
Well, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this. Trouble is, what we need is to get...
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks.
Defenses, right?
It'll
Already
make
got
everyone feel...
Uh-huh. Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better. It's been a...
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're done. Sanctuary's been set up. Mama Murphy, where you at? I need my experience. We're almost to level 5. Also gotta make some antibiotics as soon as we can to get rid of this disease. Or set someone up as a doctor. One of the two. Not even sure if I can yet, though. I probably have to have medical skill. Can I make antibiotics? Probably can't. Chemistry. Remedies. Yeah, antibiotics. It's not that hard. I mean... Oh, it needs purified water, though. Crap, I shouldn't have used my purified water. Am I going to end up going to, like, Diamond City just to get some antibiotics? Or I can use the auto dock down at... yeah, that'd be an option, I guess. Well, we might be going down south then, so we don't end up having problems here. I want to find Mama Murphy first, though. Is that her? That's her.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
Yeah, sure. I lived here.
I used to live here. A long time ago.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The sight can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
Here. Already have some.
Like a little kick yourself, huh? This'll do. Now, let me ride the high to where the sight wants to take me. Diamond City holds answers, but they're locked tight. You ask them what they know, but people's hearts are chained up with fear and suspicion. But you find it. You find that heart that's gonna lead you to your boy. Oh, it's bright. So bright against the dark alleys it walks. That's what you need to do, kid. Follow the signs to the bright heart. Phew. Wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
Ma'am.
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
Sure. Be glad to help.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll build Mama Murphy's chair over here. That way she's close by. I can talk to her and keep an eye on her. There it is. A level up, just enough. Very nice. And that means we get a whole bunch of perks, and we can now invest into Scrapper Technologist. Very good. Okay, it's a bit late. Yeah, I really don't want to head out right now. We gotta get this disease cured, though. Can I... Some mail? We have new mail yet? New messages. What do we have? Crazy Eddie. Nice. Local trader. Cool. Ominous package. Recruitment radio. Okay. Gotta open our container. No, the incoming. Yeah, there we go. This is the cat head, I think. Yep, intact cat head and a recruitment radio. Okay. Oh yeah, we can do this too. I almost forgot. We can reverse engineer and get even more experience because we got a whole bunch of things we scrapped. Very nice. That would have been enough by itself, I guess. Okay, I don't think we have a trading terminal here. Yeah, we do. We have a trading market terminal. All right. Let's see here. So I'd have to get a doctor's contract to set up a settler for that, which I can't do just yet. Yeah, I can't get any antibiotics here either. Okay, looks like we're going down south then to take care of that. Let me sort through my stuff here, guys, and I'll see you in a second. So I noticed that the laser musket now comes with a reflex scope by default, or a reflex sight, which is awesome because the standard sight on this thing was the worst. Like, I hate it so much. It was so inaccurate. Like, you had to aim lower and put it on top of your target. You couldn't see what you were doing. This thing is still really kind of busted. Now, the downside is you only get three shots, but for those 3 shots, you get, like, you can convert fusion cells into heavy fusion cells, or just make heavy fusion cells. And it does more than 3 times damage. It's kind of crazy. Kind of nuts how strong it is. See, I'm really happy about that. We can start using this thing like right away as soon as we can make those heavy cells or convert them. I'm not sure what it takes to convert them though. Let me see. Don't think that's changed at all. Let me see. Heavy fusion cells. Yeah, so I can just... Okay, so I can do this like right away. Okay, that's our best weapon then, by far. If we're dealing with anything that really needs to be dealt with that's strong, this is the best weapon we can do by far. Now, we do get a penalty of... We get a pretty inefficient novice fusion cell conversion thing, which is not great, but I mean... I think it's level 100 science we need to get the good heavy fusion cell conversion, but it's just so good that I think it's worth using. Like, it's so much better that it's worth using. It's worth converting him over. Plus, it'll give us some science skills, so... Worth it. We already got our Scrapper and Technologist perks done, so sure, let's do some science. Yeah, it's gonna be a while till we can do the good recipe with that, but that's fine. Do science, and then we'll do some conversion of our heavy fusion cells over. You can convert these to Vice rounds too, but it's going to be a long time till I can get that Vice Gauze rifle to make the Vice 2mm rounds. It's going to be a long ways away because it requires pulse grenades, and there's no telling when I'll get pulse grenades, so just go ahead and convert these all over. It's a smart thing to do. It'll be like a guaranteed one shot, one kill type of thing on that. I have some materials I can make into other ammo, but I'm just going to try to use up my 38 rounds first. So I'm going to take the laser musket and the custom SMG because that has 38 rounds on it. We can make quite a few. We can make some modifications to this to make it better. Let's see here. Yes, I can make a heavy frame receiver for more damage. Doesn't require anything. These are pretty easy to make too. Huh, so this is the same? This only requires 10 though? That's interesting. Wonder why they give you the option to upgrade it right away. That might just be a bug too. This requires 60, so all the stuff is pretty in-depth to get. You have to have pretty high gunsmithing levels, which we can't get just yet. I could do a better barrel on it for quite a bit better range. That would be nice. That's worth doing, I would say. And the stock's going to be too high for me to do. I won't be using this long term, but it's worth putting some easy upgrades on this for now. Maybe, 16 round mag, 16 round mag. Not sure if I want to waste the adhesive on that. One of these might be nice, though. A crude suppressor, huh? Or this for gunsmithing. Better recoil control. Reduces range a bit. That's way better, but no, we can't do that. Not yet anyway, it's not worth doing. Okay, I'll do some into gunsmithing. We're going to want gunsmithing eventually anyway, so I don't see a reason to wait on that to hold it up. Could do a second one here too. Yeah, why not? We gotta do this as well. That's like a no-brainer. And I guess if we're going to be in the fusion core, we should do this right away too. Gives me some science skill too. Let's see, that's plus 10 that we have there. Next one's at 20. Okay, so plus 10 if we want to bump up science more. So, yeah, we can get science pretty high pretty quick. We'll have plus 40 plus the 10 there. It'll be plus 50. Okay. Still ways to go though. Alright, fair enough. So now, let's see what we can do here. I could make this... I need welding supplies to make it into good condition. Is it worth it, or should I make a new one? Let me see. Custom SMG. It cost to make this good, it costs 5 alloy scraps, 1 welding supply, 2 oil, 5 rifle parts. Let me see. Let's have a look. Construct a weapon. If I want to make an SMG. Custom SMG. 8, 2, and 6. 8 rifle weapon parts, 2 adhesive, 6 pipe. 8, 2, and 6 versus repairing this. I don't know. Like, the oil is more expendable to me than the adhesive is. Adhesive is really, really tough early on. What do the welding supplies require to make? I need to find that out. Oh, I should do workshop skill training too. Industry. I have a bunch of these to spend. I'm not sure why I can't do these yet. I just don't have stuff. Well, this I have, though. Because I don't have... Oh, I don't have tailoring. Okay. So you have to have the materials and the skill required to do these things. Okay, got it. But, like, salvaging, I could do this. That's fine. Invest in salvaging. Again? Oops, okay, well, we did them all. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. I couldn't have done anything else anyway, so it's okay. Should make some scrap kits, too. Recruitment station. I gotta make one of those for here, too, as well. Make them all. That way I can set up the place down south. Let's see here. What else? Block breaching. Safe auto dialers. Yes, I should make a couple of these, just in case we come into stuff we can't do. Auto hackers as well. Just one of each should be good. I need a welding kit. That's what I came in here for. Can scrap this. Okay, so these things I can scrap down into useful stuff. Yeah, go ahead. I guess this is like useful, very useful things we can break down into other like useful parts. Unfortunately, I don't see welding kit anywhere here. Gotta be under here, right? Or here, maybe? Ah, here we go. Welding supplies. It only requires like one of those, right? And we're getting like 40 if we make this. It seems okay. We got plenty of this stuff anyway. We're gonna want more of this to begin with anyway, like later on, so... Is that fine? Should we go ahead and do that? I'm still not sure if it's worth it. Yeah, it only requires one of those supplies, and I feel like... Okay. I feel like this is better than spending the rifle parts, because rifle parts are going to be not super rare, but kind of rare to come by. Let me check this real quick. If I said yes here, let's say I wanted to do... Can I do any of these at all? Engineering 20, I probably could do this one. Chilled? Science 20, I could do +1 chilled damage. Bleed damage. 2 bleed damage, less range. Hunting skill, damage over time, basically. Acid damage. Chemistry, don't have chemistry yet. Or first strike is just more damage on the first strike. Could do 10% more damage on the first strike. Wonder if I get more DPS out of that, or... Probably would, to be honest. No, not that. Go back one. Let's do first strike, 10% damage. Just debating if this is worth it or not. Like, how much alloy do I have here to really use? Not a lot. Aluminum? Yeah, not very much, and you can't mix and match the alloys, so... I would not really be able to make a very good one of these at this point. It wouldn't be worth it, I don't think. I should save up my materials. I'll just repair this one for now. This is a better choice right now. I can't do any of these quite yet. Still need a bit more gunsmithing skill. This is a heavy frame receiver. Yeah, this is pretty good. 19 damage per shot, and it's automatic. I mean, for being 38 ammo, which I can't really use anywhere else, so... That's worth it, I think. Better barrel. Quite a bit more range, that's going to be worth it. This we cannot do yet, unfortunately. I could do the recoil compensating stock eventually, it'll be nice. Rapid eject magazine's possible, I just don't know how worth it that is. 40% reload speed, though, that's a lot more. 40% better reload. I do want either a muzzle brake or a compensator, though, one of the two. Both have about the same range penalty. 20% better recoil, 15% better recoil. 3 adhesive versus 3 adhesive. It's like the same pretty much, except this is a bit better recoil control. Okay, sure, we'll do that. Do a muzzle brake on it. Reflex sight, of course, because I would never want to use this without a reflex sight. That's fine. We don't have really an augment to use on it yet. I do have a micro chiller, but I need a micro regulator to make that, so not sure where I got that, but I did. This uses exclusively 38 and 45, that's fine. That's pretty much the best we can do right now. I think it's the best we can do. For this thing, anyway. This thing, I could make this in good condition, and I think we probably should. It's got to be way better to do this than it is to... Yeah, got to be way better. Okay, good condition. We don't have the science skill or the parts for this quite yet. Long barrel is fine. I could do a full stock. That'd be kind of nice. Just requires some screws and wood. A lot better reduced recoil, accuracy, stability. Yeah, just a lot better in general. It's just a bit different looking, I guess. We'll go with this, sure, full stock. We can do the best of these already. Best recoil control, less range. Not a lot less, though. Whoa, this gives a ton of range. Holy crap, that's a lot of range. That's crazy. Better recoil or extreme range? I think extreme range. To make sure we're always doing good damage. I could put a scope on it, too. That's kind of tempting. I remember liking the reflex sight, the Gatling style reflex sight, because it's bigger, it gives you a bigger field of view, less obstructive. But I'm going to be really short on nuclear material right now, so I'm probably not going to do that at the moment. I'm going to switch this to be heavy cells, 80 damage per shot, man. That is badass. Let's make sure we item lock that. That's in good shape for now. Okay, let's item lock this too. Make sure we don't accidentally... Let's item lock on favorite it. Make it go to the top. Like that. There we go. This can be automatic probably, yeah. Yeah, we'll just do automatic on this. It's our automatic weapon. High DPS weapon. And this is always going to be single shot, I'm pretty sure. Same with this. We'll do favorited green. I'd say we're good then, yeah? Should be good there. Okay. Very good weapon. 50 shots for it. Gotta make them count. Only on targets we really need to use it on. Make sure we have these all bound, yes. Let's do, yeah, these are bound, so... 2 is our SMG. Very good. 3 is our laser musket. 3-shot laser musket. 1 is our baseball bat. Right. I'm good with that. It is getting late now. Did our production just go through? Because if it did, I'll check. No, okay, not yet. Let's sleep for the night then. And in the morning, we'll go down south. I want to go up north, but we got to go down south and get rid of this disease. Which means going down and talking to, what's it called? The trader down there. And using her auto dock is the only way we get rid of this disease. We are very hungry. We don't have parasites, do we? No, we're good. Just very hungry and very thirsty. Okay, let's see what we can rustle up downstairs then. We have to drink some beers and stuff because we got the MRE, but yeah, we're just gonna have to do like some Nuka-Cola, Nuka-Cherry, maybe some beers. They sell for a lot less, so beer is probably fine. Just drink a whole bunch of beer. And is any of this stuff like not gonna make us ill? It's all pretty rough. Let's check the cooking and supplies stuff. Can I cook anything to make it better for me? I can scrap some Mirelurk eggs, I guess. I need water to make the omelet. I could make some fishing bait. Canned dog food fishing bait. Okay. If I scrap some stuff, I guess I can scrap some of the omelets. What do I need in order to make the omelet? I need carrots and stuff, yeah. Or no, that's a chicken egg. Mirelurk egg omelet. Oh yeah, I need survival. Oh crap. I could make this. If I had survival skill. I don't have the perks anymore, though. I spent them all. They're all gone. I guess that means we're fishing, guys. Okay. I have a fishing pole in here somewhere. I know I have a fishing pole because I, like, saw it. I saw that I could scrap one in there, so I know I have one in there somewhere. Go ahead and take this stuff, sure. But I can't seem to find it anywhere in my inventory or in the workshop. I know where there is one, though. Guaranteed. So we're gonna go grab that. It's just on the edge of Sanctuary over here. We're gonna grab that, then do some fishing, and hopefully we'll have enough stuff that we can make something to eat. And then have a bunch of beer with it to wash it down. Because that's all we can really drink. Hope we don't instantly get addicted to beer. Be really unfortunate. Right, so it's back here. Wish it wasn't so foggy. It's the spot where there's a little dock. Yeah, right over here. No. Further up, maybe? Over here, there it is. There should be a fishing pole laying here beside this woman. Oh yeah, there is. No, there's not. It's not here. There are wild tarberries here. Wonder if it fell off somehow. I'm not going swimming for it. That'd be really bad. Well, crap. I know I've got a fishing pole because I can disassemble it. I just can't seem to find it in my inventory, which is bizarre. Here we go. I knew I had them. I don't know why I couldn't see it in there before. I swear I couldn't see it before. Maybe I'm going blind, though. I mean, I literally am going blind, so what am I saying? But yeah. So we ought to be able to go to the water over here, bait our pole, and then do some fishing. Yeah, under ingredients, you use the fishing bait. Now I use the pole? Yeah, there we go, fishing pole with bait. Oh, we got a boot. That's not very helpful. Eventually the pole will break, though, is the problem. Didn't catch anything. Another boot. Wonderful. Can I bind this to like 4? This boosts your survival skill too, which is nice. A plastic pumpkin. Yeah, we can totally just spam it.
The global leader in the exciting field of commercial plastics. Now hiring. Apply today.
Gives you a nice survival skill bonus. Is this like 1 survival skill per cast? That seems exploitable, guys. That seems really OP. Don't tozawa no. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna do another bait then. Let's add some more bait. That's under ingredients. And fishing bait. I have 3 total poles. So now we can do this again. If nothing else, you should do this for the free survival skills, guys. Hey, got a fish. Okay, good. Some exotic meat there. We can, like, grind up all of our exotic meat and make a exotic meat burger or something. Okay, fishing pole broke. That's pretty badass, though. We got a bunch of free survival skill with that. Okay, let's see if we can make something to eat then. Cooking supplies. We can't just cook some perch, can we? I don't think we can. Have to scrap the perch and the eggs. Yeah, we can do a bug kebab now. We can do a couple of these. Okay, that's fine. That won't be enough, though. I think we need a whole bunch more than that, so we gotta do even more. Okay, that should be enough to feed us, just barely, and then we'll wash it all down with a bunch of booze. Food and water. We have the MRE, too. We have to use all of it, aren't we? Still hungry. Gotta use the MRE. Okay, last time I used an MRE, which is a Horizon item, I think, I crashed, so I want to make sure I don't crash again. Please don't crash me, game. Okay, we're good. Phew. Alright, we ate. We have to do water now, which is a lot. Where are we at? Okay, we're hydrated. Cool. Just chugged a bunch of beer. Okay, we are fed, we're hydrated, we're drunk, we got some rads. Do I have any rad away? I do. Should go ahead and do that and heal as well. Let's use the rest of my supplies to make healing stuff, I think. I can't make rad away stuff just yet. Let's see, chemistry, medical. It requires higher... No, I can do this. I need melons for this. Okay. Might end up buying some melons to make this. Yeah, I'll probably end up making a bunch of melons to make that. Okay, that's fine. First aid stuff? Yeah, we'll just make the rest of our... Yeah, it's fine. The rest of our antiseptic... Or the rest of our adhesive goes into first aid supplies. It's fine. The hard stuff I can probably distill. I'm not sure if it really does anything for us, though. Like, if it does anything useful. I guess antiseptic doesn't give us, like, a skill or anything, though, does it? Probably would be too overpowered. Okay, is everyone here actually working? I can check, I suppose. Resources, miscellaneous. The bell. Come forth, settlers. I want to make sure you're all doing something, and if not, I'll give you a job. Because if I'm working, you're working. I know Mama Murphy's not, but she's got stuff to do besides that. She's got to recharge so I can use her site again for more experience. Okay, June is not working. So yeah, we got to give people some jobs for sure before we leave here. Which means going to here and going into... Okay, so it's all separated by, like, the type of stuff you want to do now. I do need a vendor. I don't have any vendor contracts yet, though. Okay, engineering. I need workshop tech level 1 for that. Oh, here we go. We can do these. Okay, this is fine. Congratulations, June. You're going to be doing some technician jobs. Junkyard, yeah. Let's put you on a junkyard duty. Whoops. It's not what I wanted. Whatever, that's fine. Need more nuclear material for that. Do another one of these. Let's see, disassembly maybe? Put this over here, I guess. Ah, there's the mats over here. That's probably why the mat, it's the wrong way maybe? We do it like this. Okay, yeah, it's because the mat is this way. Where they stand is over here, that's why. Scrounging, sure.
Never invited me over for tea. You haven't forgotten about that, have you?
Oh, no, of course not, sir. I'm just waiting to find a free day in my schedule.
Okay then, buddy. You keep doing what you're doing. Seems to be working for you.
Yes, sir.
Want a recruitment station, too. Am I going to end up using the stuff that I need? I might actually use the stuff that I need for the other... Well, whatever. We got to do it either way. Hopefully I still have the scrap kit. Let's see here. Inventory. Yeah, I do. Okay, so we're good. Alright, we're good. Alright, guys. Off we go. We have to go. Got our guns. We're good. Not using the power armor just yet because I don't really have the fusion cores to be using on it just yet. We gotta go down south and sell some stuff to the vendor down there at the Drumlin Diner and get some medical treatment for our infection before it gets worse. So, while we're down there, we can scavenge on the way, obviously, and then while we're down there, we can set up Starlight Drive-In, maybe, and set up a supply line back to Red Rocket. Gotta set up Red Rocket as well, but we don't have the supplies yet, so, yeah, lots of scavenging and shooting and exploring in our near future. But that's going to be next time, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.